And God's not, you want to know what the funny, like Joseph doesn't get the whole picture. He gets the bits and pieces. He gets his brother wants to kill him. He gets sold into slavery. He gets in Potiphar's house, succeeds. Then all of a sudden he's accused of doing bad things. Now he's in prison. He doesn't get the whole story. He doesn't know at the end of the story that dream that God told him about years before about his brothers bowing to him was actually going to be fulfilled. He didn't get the whole story. All he had was, God, you're for me. You're not against me. God, you're with me. God, you're upholding me. God, your rod and your staff, they're comforting me right now, even though I'm walking through the valley of the shadow of death. God, I know you're working all things together. God, I know that you will do it in my life. He gets that, the faith aspect. But God was with Joseph, and he showed him his faithful love, and the Lord made Joseph a favorite with the prison warden. Before long, this is how funny God is. Before long, the warden put Joseph in charge of all the prisoners and over everything that happened in the prison. The inmates are running the asylum. It says the warden had no more worries. Just like Potiphar had no more worries. He just had to worry about what he was going to eat. He said he had no more worries because Joseph took care of everything. And the Lord was with him and caused everything he did to succeed. I'm not going to read the rest of the story, but God was working. God's hand was working for Joseph. God's hand was working. He was in the midst of it, bringing everything about so that he could have this amazing story at the end where he stands before his brothers and he looks at him. And this takes righteousness, and this takes faith, and this takes forgiveness, and this takes having the heart of God, where he looks at his brothers and he says, brothers, it's me, Joseph.